One thing that's been really impactful in my life is my grandfather's influence on me that's created a love for history. So my grandfather is a huge history buff. He specifically with like Virginia history, U.S. history, he's really into that. So he takes me and my brothers to various places around Virginia, and I think that that's just really instilled a love for history.
What was it about Boy Scouts, Eagle Scouts, that made you stay with it all the way to this level of being an Eagle Scout?
So one of the things that I always loved about Scouts was like being able to get out there in nature, and that's something that I don't really get to do during the week, and so Scouts was a great outlet to be able to do that. And then I really also enjoyed like the service aspect of it, and I thought that was pretty unique.
The most rewarding part of my Eagle Scout project was definitely just being able to see it in completion, and especially looking at it, I guess, with the principal of the school and seeing her appreciation for it. The learning garden that we created at Greenfield is so that the kids K through 5, they could plant crops in the spring and be able to see them to harvest. And I think it'd be a great experience for, like, scientifically, they'd be able to see that. It's a good activity for those kids to do. With the investment club, a couple friends and I had the idea of starting it. Going into our sophomore year, all three of us were interested in investing, specifically like the personal finance aspect of that. All three of us thought that being financially literate is a really important key in life. And so one most important thing that kids need to know about personal finance is the importance of starting to save early, if possible. That's something that lots of people don't really think about until they're in their late 20s, and you end up losing out on a bunch of years. And so that's one thing that with the investment club that we talk about a lot. Last December, I decided that I really wanted to get, like, I guess, a broader perspective of the financial world. So last June, for 3 weeks, I did an internship, and it was really cool because I was able to see investing from the perspective of an analyst, and so that was a different way of looking at it than I'd previously had. One amazing experience for me was winning states last year for cross country. The race literally came down to our 6th man. Cross country, typically you only score the first 5, but we were in a tie with another school through our first 5 guys. The meet came down to the wire, and we ended up winning the state championship, and so it was just a really special moment for me.